What's going on, everybody? Thanks for checking out another video. Welcome back to the channel. So in today's video, I actually installed one of my favorite mods ever to do on a car. Wheels. Not back wheels. You guys know we have the beadlocks, but front skinnies. You might have seen, if you follow me on Instagram, what wheels I got for the front, but I just finally got around to putting them on the car yesterday, and I want to show you guys what they look like. They look absolutely sick. So without doing too much more talking, let me show you guys the setup. Check it out, guys. Now we got a full weld wheel setup. The car actually looks crazy with these new wheels. Now we actually look fast. So if you guys are curious, these are 18x6 Weld Alumastars. They're forged. They're on a Mickey Thompson 28x6x18. They sit just inside the fender well, which looks super good. And then we got the big boys out back. You guys already know what we got back there. It actually took a lot of trouble to get these wheels on, I won't lie. So basically when I first got them, right, I got them from a performance shop near me called 797 Performance. They hooked it up. Definitely shout out to them. So first of all, I highly recommend, if you're in the PA area, you need any parts for your Mopar, check out 797 Performance. They hooked it up on the wheels and tires. But the wheels I was able to go get. I picked them up at their store, and then the tires they had shipped to me. They actually came same day, which is crazy. So then once I had the separate wheels and tires, I had to figure out how I was going to get them mounted. I tried filming because I was originally going to mount them myself, but little did I know that I can't mount front tires myself. It's impossible. So I tried getting the rim inside of the tire. It did not work. So I took them over to the tire shop the next day. Then they mounted the wheels on the tires. Everything was good. Came back home, and then I had balancing beads for them. So if you guys don't know, the clearance on these wheels is so tight on the brake caliper that you actually need to put balancing beads in or clip-on wheel weights, because wheel weights are not going to work. It's no space in there for the wheel weights to go. So I bought the balancing beads, counteract balancing beads from Amazon. I started pouring them into the valve stem. I did the first wheel fine. I put a whole entire 4-ounce bag in there. And then for the next wheel, it just stopped working. I was pouring them in the valve stem, and literally the beads just stopped going in to the wheels. So I don't really know why that happened. I basically just threw them on the car and wanted to drive them around to see if they would be balanced or not. And it turns out they're not balanced at all. This is just what I've been going through the past couple days trying to get these wheels on. It's been kind of a pain in the butt. You live and you learn. I thought that I could balance them with the beads, but just like everything I try to do, something always goes wrong in the middle of the job. So basically now what I'm stuck with one wheel that has a 4-ounce bag of beads in it, and another wheel on the other side that has probably about like 2 ounces to 2.5 ounces of balancing beads in it. So we're stuck with a car that has wheels on the front that are not balanced. I have to get the tires unmounted from the wheels, take the balancing beads out, and then I'm just going to try and run them without the balancing beads, without any weights at all. I'm going to try and run them and see how they are. A couple people that I talked to said they don't even balance their drag wheels at all. So I'm going to see what it's like without it. It's currently Saturday right now, and no shops are open to do this for me. So I got to wait till Monday, but it's also raining. So I got to see what's going on and see when I can get this done. I just really want to drive the car, you know, how it's supposed to be driven, and I don't feel safe or comfortable doing that if the wheels aren't balanced. The wheels look good though, so I guess that's kind of all that matters at this point. The wheels do look super good. And here's another look at how close that clearance is in there. So if you guys remember the Race Star wheels that we had, the 18x5s rubbed, there was no way that those were fitting on the car. I did some research. I talked to some people at Weld, some people at some other drag racing wheel websites, and they said that the 18x6 Alumastars will fit over the big brake caliper. That's what I got, 18x6 Alumastars. Like I said, 797 Performance hooked me up with those. And so yeah, the fact that these fit is great, but now they're just not balanced. So let me know down in the comments if you guys ever experienced a problem like this. First off, do you balance your drag wheels? And if so, how do you do it so that the weights don't, number one, fly off, and number two, actually fit if you have big brake calipers? I'm glad that we finally were able to get some skinnies on the car though that fit. Having a full drag pack is ideal, right? So I'm happy that we got that out of the way. Now we just got to dial the wheel setup in, make sure that everything is good to go, there's no vibrations, that my car is aligned correctly, and that everything is good before we start doing some pulls and some serious hits, right? Yeah, that's pretty much what's been going on with the car though. Another thing that I did, guys, you haven't seen this yet on YouTube, I debadged the back. I took off the Dodge lettering from the middle. I also installed some taillight tint in the middle here of the taillights that I did myself. And then I also did a rear deflector delete. I just put some black vinyl over the deflectors so no light shines through those. I think it looks a lot better. It really brings the back end together, in my opinion. The goal for the next week is to get the wheels dialed in, be able to drive without any issues. I'm also going to order a couple other mods for the car in the meantime. But yeah, just got to get these wheels dialed in now. At least we got them and they're on the car. They're my dream wheels. They're literally like the best wheels that you can get for these cars, in my opinion. And I think once we go 15-inch conversion in the rear and change up that wheel setup, put a big fat tire on there, that it's going to look absolutely sick. Before we do the 15s though, we probably will go back to the 315 50 17 in the Mickey Thompson ET Street R tire, the same tires that I had on my old SRT8. I love the way that those wheels looked. Only problem is that you do have to do some cutting and some fender modification to get the 315 50s to fit. I did that on my old car, but I didn't really want to do that to start out with the Hellcat, especially because I already had these Hoosier tires from the previous owner. That's the deal with the car right now. I just got to figure out these wheels, man. Wanted to keep you guys in the loop. Wanted to let you know that we did get the skinnies on the car so you guys could kind of see what it looks like. I'll give you guys one more view here of the car and what it looks like with the new wheel setup on there. But we're shooting to make a roll race event in October for Race Motive. That's one of my goals, is to have the car ready by then. Some more power mods, retuning, everything. Like, I want it to be how I want it to be when I go there. This is how the car looks on the new wheel setup. Let me know down in the comments, do you guys like it? Would you have went with another kind of wheel? I think it personally looks absolutely sick. I love the way that the car is turning out and the way that it looks. Aside from that, guys, that's probably going to wrap up this video. It's the harsh reality of modding a car, so got to document it. It's all part of the process. Alright guys, as I was editing this video, I realized I didn't come on here and give an update as to what actually happened with the skinnies. So after I went to the tire shop, I had them unmount the tires from the wheels, empty out all the beads, and just give me the wheels back with no weights in them at all. I mentioned in the video that a couple people that I talked to said that you don't need to balance skinnies or drag wheels, period. So I was just going to run them without the weights and see how it was. It ended up being perfectly fine, like perfectly balanced. The wheels on the car right now don't have any weights on them or anything, and the car is smooth as silk. I was out doing some test hits earlier today, and the car feels great. There's no shaking, no vibration or anything. The wheels are perfectly smooth, and I'm going to leave well enough alone. So the wheels don't have weights in them, and my car is all good. And so I wanted to let you guys know kind of the end result. Until the next video, thank you guys again for watching. Follow me on Instagram and cop a shirt if you haven't already to support the channel. Other than that, I'll talk to you guys in the next video.